Most people are living in places they don't belong. I am in Dubrovnik in Croatia, and I wanted to share a topic that I think can help some people to kind of improve their lives at this current time on the planet. So most people are living in a place and location they actually don't belong, and they just go about their regular life as if they have no choice, just by habit and routine. It's something I call the sameness syndrome. And it basically means that you are going about your usual life when it's actually not good for you, you don't belong there, it's an energetic mismatch, and it's not actually compatible with the one that you actually truly are in your core energy being. We arrived pretty early. We got 30 minutes extra of our lives back because the flight was so fast, not many people. And of course, it makes sense because we're flying down on the globe, and downhill is always faster than uphill to the north. Isn't that how it works? I think so. So we're just checking out the hotel a little bit before we go to the city. We need some food. Yeah, quite a difference coming from Svalbard -17 to +20. That's quite a few degrees difference, but nice to really. I like the vibe here so far in Dubrovnik. Even from the moment I came to the airport, walked a little bit around. We got a car, we're driven to the hotel. Just the vibe of the place is resonating with something. Just got the room assigned and ready. So since we are kind of out of season, which is something we can obviously take benefit from, it's nice because that's when we get better rooms and it's not touristy crowdy. So that's great. Less people is good. This is Saturday. So what we see here now, when we are here now in April, is that it's obviously a better time to be here because, it's already crowdy, but it's not fucking crazy like in the top high season, and I wouldn't ever want to be here. It's already busy, and if you want to, like us, come in a time where there's less tourists, now is the good time. It's not too hot. It's also not too damn crazy with crowds. Today is obviously Saturday, and that's just want to get away from the strong light here. It's obviously more people than we had it earlier in this week, but I think if you want to come to Dubrovnik and pay a visit and have a more peaceful stay, I obviously want to stay away from the crowds, which I would just probably be pissed off because in the season with intense heat and intense crowds of people, I wouldn't even want to be here. So April, the season is about to open, or in the fall, much better time to be here. Looks like I'm lost in some random dungeon backstreet, but so what I wanted to talk about today is a topic that can be very useful for people that are currently trying to gain clarity in life, find inner purpose, peace, balance, because we are living in a time on this planet where there's a lot of friction going on, which is part of the whole rearrangement of energy and structure and life on this planet as we know it. In the changing times we are in now on this planet, it's certainly a time for you to decide, are you actually living in the right place that benefits you the most? So in this video I wanted to talk about the topic of going to different locations, even new places to live that actually matches who you are. And I think why Dubrovnik matters, at least for us and for me, is that first of all I really connect to the medieval ages for some reason. The experience we have had so far and coming to Dubrovnik has given us the right vibe. It's a really good vibe. We have felt really peaceful here at place, almost like a belonging, maybe you can call it even some kind of a recognition, which is a big theme, an important one that many people forget, and feels very safe, very peaceful. It's not an obvious party place, which we're not really attracted to at all. So a common trap for a lot of people is that they are just living, somewhere for the wrong reasons. And that can sometimes just because of a job, because of family, a family they actually don't belong to or should be with actually at all. Or it's just because that's where they grew up and they just happen to just stick around there forever. But they don't actually belong there, and they don't know why life have become heavy or slow, or it's hard to make things work. They are depressed even, and which over time can just turn into kind of dis-ease. You get sick, and you certainly don't want to go that way. So you could say it becomes a mismatch between how you are as a person, your energy signature, with the place that you operate in. And I think the reason why people don't notice this mismatch or the misalignment with who they are compared to where they just live by habit is that people, first of all, don't think about it. Nobody have told them. They certainly don't learn anything in school about your energy signature and who you really are. You don't learn anything about energy in school in general. And it's also just because expectations from friends, family, co-workers or whatever it is, it just happened to be so that you just stick around with what goes around and you don't make any changes. Here in the old city, there's so many of these small, it's like a maze in here, but many of these small streets. And you can really find some nice places in between here for a quiet spot that's sort of more cooled off.
Yeah, exactly like in every day work.
Pure lavender oil from her family's business, locally produced. That's pretty nice.
I think we take 10 milliliters. I have a diffuser at home.
Lots of stairs in this city, that's for sure. We got some good workouts the last days, which is good, especially stairs going up in the hillside. One thing we noticed when we came here with the plane and the car is that there's more hilly landscape than it kind of looks like on the maps and on YouTube, and you don't really get to feel it or see it until you come here. So the reality check for you to do is actually, is this a match or is it a mismatch energetically to who you truly are and what would be the greatest benefit for your journey in your life right now, for the dreams and the goals that you have. You have to come to a point where you decide to think for yourself and feel into yourself. Where do you actually belong? Where is actually an energetic match and a vibe match to who you truly are on the planet? You know, this misalignment is then, for that reason, ignored by many people. Not consciously, but it just doesn't come to people's minds because we are not even trained to think in these ways. So what does energetic matching actually means? Well, it is about, it's about being in a place where you would actually thrive better in terms of the climate. And climate matters. I know that, for example, from my home country, where I come from in Norway, a lot of people don't really feel the best when fall comes and we have full winter, and it's, you know, can be dark and dark for the most part of the day. That's an example of where climate could be not so beneficial. It's an energetic mismatch, and they would benefit more by leaving the country maybe and going to another place and spend some time there to really get light, sun and recharge. Cost of living and economic factors is a big thing. I am living a more flexible lifestyle, and of course that's because I haven't had a job for many years. I'm not going to have a job again ever. So I made the choice of not having a job and instead create my own income, which makes me flexible to go wherever I want and do my work at the best locations where I thrive the most. We have taken out from Dubrovnik into a day trip. We went to one of the islands. Yeah, so we just got off the ferry. This is one of the bigger islands with a small cute little town. And just walked up to, just to start in one end, up to some kind of a monastery or church construction. Very nice, green and vibrant here, super peaceful. Okay, yeah, we stopped by this one restaurant, so we got this long beach line, you could say, harbor stretch here on this island. I don't know how much was the coffee, 11 euros for two. We decided not to eat here, but instead what we do now is there's a trail going over to the other side of the island here to a well-known beach, beautiful beach. So just down here in the turn there are golf carts with drivers that can take you to the other side. I think it was, I don't know, different prices has been mentioned, but 10 euros maybe?
3 euros per person, I think.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's better. Pretty nice trail to walk when you get up the hill here. See, seems to be like that most tourists like to be driven. Because the waiter down at the coffee shop, he was a little bit surprised that we actually wanted to walk, it seemed. We are approaching the beach. So let's do an honest reality check. Sit down with yourself and do a reality check. Where are you now in life, and in what location, what city or town, what surrounding, what house, what vibe are you surrounded in every day? Who are you with? What is the energetic feeling and vibe of the space you wake up in every day? That's something to think about for yourself. And if you really want to be, if you want to honor the person that you actually are and your energetic signature, you may have to evaluate your current place of living, friends and family. Sometimes you may even leave people behind because they are actually not good for you. And that is the truth for a lot of people when it comes to family and friends at this time, because there's such a huge separation between the old and the new. So as an example, being here in Dubrovnik right now, how does it feel for me and for both of us since we are here together? I instantly enjoyed what I saw and what I felt. It felt clean, peaceful, safe. Being here in the city and walking around, we have not seen any trouble at all. This is obviously not a typical party destination, which wouldn't be a destination I would go to anyway. We haven't seen any police moving about. We haven't seen any beggars on the street, no drunk people. So you could say that for my part, the energetic alignment in that sense is good, because this is my preference, and it's certainly a place where I would find inspiration to do my work, do writing, code hacking, having calls with my coaching clients, and that means that you are enjoying the reality you are wrapping yourself with, which is super important to thrive and reach the goals and dreams that you have. So I think that's enough for today. I just want to mention this now that we are here, and it came to my mind that being at the right location and consider a relocation for yourself energetically, basically, that's what it is. To create a better life for yourself is just super important. Moving location does not have to be a final destination, but it could be that you actually have to go to a next step, to a different location on this planet right now, especially with all the energetic changes and the complete shift that's going on the planet for all people right now, even the unconscious ones. Unconscious people will have it their way. Conscious people that are aware of the spiritual upgrade on the planet will have it another way. But you have the choice to think for yourself and feel into it. Where would be the next best place for you to go now? You can also tell people around you, family, friends, whatever it would be, that you are actually allowed and it's okay for you to go to a place that actually aligns with who you are becoming.